Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Power Rangers Phantasm.
Woo!
Let's try that again. That was pretty lackluster on my part.
Yeah. Let's crank that energy up to 11, Ben.
Yeah, I'm trying. My energy drink hasn't kicked in yet. So welcome, everybody. This is our first attempt at doing, the Essence 20 system created by Renegade Game Studios. And it's going to be the first time that I've really ran this system. It's the first time for a few of these guys playing as well. I know Rune has some experience with it.
I do. I ran this in a shop in Orlando for a while there.
Very nice. Very nice. So be patient with us as we learn this system together and as we jump into it. My name is Ben. It is a pleasure to be here. It's my first time in the DM seat on this channel. So let's see what we can do. Shout it over to you guys to see. Go ahead and do some intros. Talk about who you playing, who they are, what they do, and we'll go from there.
Well, who do you want to start off with? You get to choose all that now, Ben. I'm not in the driver's seat no more. How does it feel?
oh man, I need a chauffeur. Dude. Let's shoot to Excel. How about Excel introducing themselves, and let's hear about Luna and who Luna is.
Hi, I'm Excel. I'll be playing Luna Sphinx. She is going to school to be a DVM, which is a veterinarian, and she's very kind, compassionate, more of an observer. I guess I'll pass this on over to Rune.
All right. What is up, everyone? It's your boy Rune. Most of you guys probably already know me if you were watching the Avatar The Last Airbender streams, but I'm actually a player this time. Oh, isn't that great? And this time I am going to be playing my boy Tobias Keefe. He's like your pretty down-to-earth kind of just chill guy that's just here to hang out and be like your buddy, you know? Yeah.
Next.
Pass it on over to Shorty.
Hey guys, Shorty. I'm going to be playing Allah. Not the same Allah from the Avatar series, but I just really like that name. He is a kid who lived in Japan, and his parents were killed, and so now he's back to the States trying to take vengeance and learn to cope with his new surroundings and his mental state that it's not very good. He is super shy and stuff like that during the day, very an extrovert, awkward kid, and he gets really extreme when dealing with conflicts. So we're going to see how this plays out. I look forward to it.
Oops, dude.
So this is an original story that we have been working on, taking place in the Power Rangers universe. We're open for feedback. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. Please connect with us. Let us know what you guys think about this. We got some shout outs. Big thank you to Isabella Gall, who we met a few weeks ago at Tusculum University while we were planning PioneerCon.
Woo! Be sure to come out to PioneerCon, everybody.
Yeah, which is coming up.
We had
Saturday the 13th.
Bangola Lightning in the chat is asking, what system are we using, Ben?
Oh, it's going to be the Essence 20 system that was designed by Renegade Game Studios. Very interesting system. It's 5th edition adjacent. I like the changes they made to it.
Well, one of the coolest things about that system, in my opinion, is the fact that it's not only Power Rangers. It's the same system that you use for G.I. Joe, for My Little Pony, weirdly enough, Transformers, like pretty much everything that that Hasbro owns that isn't Wizards of the Coast related gets thrown into this system.
Yeah. So it's like I like it. I like the customization of it. You guys get to see that a little bit as we go into the campaign. If you guys try the game out, let us know what you think about the SS20 system.
Ooh.
But a big shout out again to Isabella Gall. She designed the artwork that you see here for the Rangers Unmorphed, and you'll get to see hopefully, if they actually get to the part where they get to morph this episode, you also get to yeah, she did some great work for us. We're very very happy to be working with her. Also, big shout out to Musa Productions who hooked us up with that awesome intro track. Big shout out to Rune for designing the logo on short notice and getting it out there
earlier today. I mean, I designed the other stuff too. I am curious, how are you guys feeling about having the chat over there on the side so you guys can, have yourselves be a part of the video too? I wanted to give that a try this time.
I'd probably shrink the size of the lettering, not all of it showing up.
Yeah, I don't really have much of a choice. I might change the style format. I thought that the old school looked neat, but I can always change it.
Yeah, that's my only nitpick for it.
Felt.
I got you. I think it looks great. I've seen like some of the messages are a bit bigger for the thing, but hey,
yeah,
it's our first attempt. It can only get better from here, dude.
Very true.
So and I can't see it because I am not tech savvy.
This is true. All right. Well, how about we just we can change it up. We'll change it up then, since some people aren't as big on that one. Fine. We'll make it look normal. I like weird things, but there y'all go.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I can't see it. So.
Yeah. I threw it up there for them, though. Hey, we got that Power Rangers lightning going in the chat. I'm here for it.
That's awesome. I like that. I didn't know we got those.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So, yeah. Is there any shout outs I've missed? Anybody's going to think of?
Oh, well, if you guys enjoy seeing me and Shorty's face, we will be having our first episode of our anime show tomorrow over on The Inner Geekdom. So if you're not already following The Inner Geekdom, go do that. That's where we do everything that's not tabletop related. So, yeah, go and check us out over there. Be real cool,
Oh, and if you're interested in games like Ark, Rust, or any like survival base, you can find me at Shorty Mafia on Twitch.
Totes my goats. We'll try and get everybody's stuff in the descriptions next week. See if everyone can get like a link tree kind of thing going, so it's easy to go and follow everyone. But yeah,
I put it in the chat if anybody's interested in it. So,
yeah. Well, heck yeah. So if that's all the business out of the way, let's jump in. If you guys are ready,
I am ready.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
So, situated to the far north in the Appalachian. Some of y'all around here would know about the Appalachian Mountains. You may not know it goes as far north as Canada. There is a town situated deep within the mountains, set in a valley called Dawn Springs. It's a neighboring suburb of a city of probably about 20 minutes away, and it's continually being renovated and updated to become a big tourist trap or spot, whatever you'd want to call it. Whatever drives people here. You three would know this also as the safe space away from the college campus that is nearby, with the lake just down the street, large enough saltwater lake to be able to do surfing, swimming, whatever you want to do. Dawn Springs is a very quiet, very peaceful place. It has secrets, it has history, and some of you could have been born and raised here. I know one of you is new to town for sure, but this is where our story is going to take place. Opening up onto the campus of Stolas University, we find our soon-to-be Rangers working with some of their fellow students, beginning to do what's called their Autumn Festival. Y'all are doing prep on campus, setting up booths. You have some interesting visitors coming to this thing. This whole thing is a tradition that the town does every fall. Steeped in history, steeped in going as far back as Viking period. You can definitely see Dawn Springs Humane Society setting up a booth where you would probably see a familiar looking Luna helping them set up stuff. You all would also recognize a booth with a misspelled sign called the Spooks, spelled Spewks, with a couple of weirdos who are running their supernatural investigation club, who try to find all the weird happenings and stuff that happens in town. Then you also see the Dawn Springs Historic Society being micromanaged by the Madam Boyle, who is small town, big city royalty. Her family's been here since no one can really tell you since when. Then you also have the SU Esports crew, which is Go Owls. Some of y'all may be involved with that. Some of y'all will know people involved with that as we go. You also see, and this is a shout out if you realize it, Nerd Alert, which is the All Things Nerd Club, takes place on school. And then you have Surf and Turf, which is the Extreme Sports Club. And then a staple that is everyone's chill spot, Gunnell's Smoothies and Shakes. So as you all are seeing this festival prep going around campus, what are you three doing as you begin to get into the spirit of the event?
Oh, I'm gonna go and check out Surf and Turf, guys. Like, look at that. They've got like everything I'm about over there.
See, I'm definitely interested in that paranormal club. So that spooky sounds fun. I'm gonna go talk to them, see what they're all about.
So do we all already know each other? That's one thing. Are we familiar?
That was up to you all. If I was under the impression that y'all weren't connected.
Okay, so if we're not connected, yeah.
Things.
Yeah, so if we're not connected, I'm definitely going over to Surf and Turf then. Did you say it was Stolas Academy? Was that what you said?
Yep, STOLAS.
I was off by one letter. Bullocks. I'm a note taker.
Thank you.
I'm over here doing the same thing.
As a forever DM, thank you.
You know me. I'm a forever GM as well. So I'm always just like, got to make sure I know that I got to know all the lore. They'll call me out on it.
Yes, they will. So yeah.
And I'm at that booth taking care of animals, setting up, talking to people about having their pets spayed and neutered.
Absolutely. So, and then Alla, you went over to the Spooks trying to get plugged into campus.
Yes.
See what you got going on. We'll start off with Surf and Turf. You see just a regular collection of just extreme sports maniacs, people who love to surf. You've surfed with them before at the lake.
Okay.
They like to do whitewater rafting, extreme mountain biking. That's all they're about. They're about trying to catch that adrenaline rush and CrossFit's probably the best way to explain these guys and gals and all the other people.
Okay. So I know these people.
Oh yeah, you know some of them for sure.
All right. So I'm gonna like walk up to the booth and I'm just gonna immediately pretty much just be like, yo, what's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? How you doing, man? Like, haven't seen all y'all in a while.
Nice. So it looks up and is like, oh yeah, Keith, and you quickly see someone producing a hacky sack. Tossing it up.
Pretty sure. I do have a hacky sack right next to me in real life. You aren't joking when you said I'm just playing myself.
You are, dude. You are. So as they toss this hacky sack up in the air, let's see if we can actually get our first roll of the game. Let's see.
Okay.
A lot of pressure.
Let's see here. You want to try acrobatics, alertness? What do you want to try to do? See if you can actually catch
I'm gonna say my acrobatics. So, let's go with acrobatics. That's my bread and butter right there.
Yeah, give me that skill test. See what you do.
Yeah. So, for anyone that doesn't know, with this system, you have your D20 plus your modifier die, depending on how much you put into it. So, let's go 21.
Nice. As you've seen it coming. Like you even recognize this worn out hacky sack. It's hard to believe this thing is still together.
Oh, I do.
So as the crew comes around the table, practically abandoning the setup, leaving just a handful of the freshmen just left to put it together, you immediately get a group going, pouncing the hacky sack back and forth. It's another school day for you, dude.
Facts, man. Not worried about the classes, just worried about the good vibes.
So, Alla, as you head over to what's going to be the Spooks booth, you see what looks to be big jock Letterman's jacket sitting next to what looks to be full Poindexter. Adjusting his glasses, hair's kind of slicked back, pocket protector in place. and you see him just fiddling with just some kind of like weird looking gizmo. If you would like to try to give me like a science skill test, streetwise, to do technology, science, see if you have any idea what this thing might be.
Sure. Get a 9.
You have no clue.
That sounds about right.
It
sounds about right.
Like it has a toggle. That's a very nice toggle switch. Like that's interesting.
A nice boulder.
Oh yeah. Walk up to the nerdy kid and say, "Hey, what's that? That looks interesting." Just try to strike up a conversation with him.
Yeah. He just looks up at you. He just goes, "Oh, this thing it helps me. It helps me. As he gets slapped on the back by his buddy sitting there in the Letterman jacket. He's like, "Come on, Dale, you can do it." And he's like, "This detects ghosts." And he like looks around, like very nervous, very nervous energy. No insight check to even figure that out. He's like, "Yeah, this helps me detect if there is any paranormal activity, so I can avoid it." And that's when his buddy stands up and he's like, "Man, we don't avoid it. We go try to find it. We're trying to figure this stuff out, dude." And dude in the Letterman jacket sticks his hand out too, and he's like, "My name's Dingo. What's your name, you guy?"
What's up, Dingo? My name's Allah.
He goes, "Well, welcome. You don't seem to be from around here. Hope you're getting settled in easy enough."
Just moved here, but your booth caught my attention, so I wanted to come by and see what it was all about.
Like, awesome. I did this. I did the letter work. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's
nice.
That
was a great sign. It took me 2 days to make this sign, and it's literally just thick, like 2-inch paintbrush strokes. The spooks misspelled. So he's like, "Yeah, did this. Like it's what we do. We're actually looking for a third member so we can be an official club. You interested?"
What are the requirements?
Like you see his buddy has like set his device down and actually grabbed the clipboard and brought it up. He goes, "You just sign here, and then we get to go take it to our professor and show that we can actually do this."
Definitely would be signing that sign-up sheet. That sounds like something I'd be super into.
So you grab it, sign it, and Dingo slaps his buddy's back. He's like, "See, Dale, I told you we'd make it happen. We're going to be a club now." He's like, yeah, I guess so. And he just kind of scurries off. And you see him taking the clipboard, signed, making sure he doesn't drop it, knuckles white, running to find a faculty advisor to get this thing submitted.
Nice.
He's like, "Well, come on, man. I'll show you all the gizmos. I don't know what they do, but Dale says they work." So like he kind of wraps just a big arm around you. This dude probably a linebacker, just a big frame, just swallowing you as he like pulls you in and takes you to the booth. And in the distance, you can actually hear a couple of dogs barking. You can hear a couple of cats actually hissing, panicking. And Luna, as you're helping them set up the Humane Society booth, hoping to get some adoptions and stuff as the community comes in, what all do you have going on?
There's just a lot of animals that aren't getting along, it sounds like.
No, not at all. Give me, if you can, we will do an alertness skill test to see if you can possibly see why.
All right. Got an 11.
Okay. It's very faint. You're not sure. You see something like kind of move out of the corner of your eye across the grass, just making it like not sure what you saw, but you could have sworn you saw something move. But could be a trick of the lights. Could be tired. Could be the wind. You have no idea. But one cat in particular is throwing an absolute fit, and it was a stray that was brought in the day before. Big, fluffy Maine Coon-esque cat. Deep orange to black fur, spotted all over, and it has been a mood and a half for the past day, especially since you brought it here to the campus. And no, like it's attracted no attention. It like everyone's avoiding it. Something about it just seems to stick out to you. And sweet cat, just definitely afraid of something. So as you're seeing all this, like, did I see something? None of us saw something. One of your friends comes over, the name's Sienna, and sets a couple of boxes down. Is like, is that cat still going off? Just like looks at it, and this cat is glaring, doing that deep, like Yoel growl almost, just warning, just stay away. Sienna looks at you. She's like,
I mean, no sound effect, Ben? We don't.
I am not a sound. All of my voices sound the same. No sound effects.
Give it a good.
You all did it for me. Appreciate it.
Someone clip it.
So much. If anybody would like to apply for the position of like official like sound effect maker with Artificer, let us know. Just let us know.
Like do like a full on just like voice recording of all the sound effects and send it to Ben so he can have like a soundboard.
That's an actual job though. That's what's wild.
Oh yeah, it is. I've done that job when I was in film school.
I would credit everyone who did that. It doesn't even have to be good.
It doesn't have to be good. I like the idea that they're like just obviously a person doing them.
Yes. So as Sienna goes over, you see her crack a can of cat food, wet cat food, tries to put it in the cage. Poor cat is actually going to attempt to escape.
Nice.
Oh.
And with a 17 acrobatics, she slips out of the kennel.
Oh no!
And begins to take off after something, which you now see is chasing something slithering across the grass.
Oof. I'm not a fan.
So just going to
I'm
let the cat.
No, I'm gonna chase after this cat. There's something about her. I feel connected to her, so I've got to go see what kind of shenanigans she gets into.
Got you. So you run off after, just trying to catch her, and you all see like this cat just sprinting across the campus yard, with one of your classmates just trying to trail right behind, trying to get her. So
I don't even know how to react to such an endeavor.
Like, you're a bit distracted. You got hacky sack. You
I
busy?
do. I'm very entranced by this hacky sack circle that's going on right now.
Absolutely. So as the cat ends up taking off and running up a tree, climbing, you all begin to hear like a couple of like just claps, trying to get everyone's attention as one of your professors, who is actually Professor Boyle, their mother is who is in charge of the Historic Society, walks up and goes, okay, so this is all the prep time we have. The festival is supposed to start tomorrow. It's already getting late. Say about this time. It's probably about the sun is setting. He goes, don't forget to check out the festival party that we're having for all the volunteers down at the lakeshore. Bonfire, food, drinks. Going to be a good time. I hope y'all can come. And like you hear a couple of people cheer, and it's like, yeah, like pizza, drinks, and you hear like under their breath, like, yeah, stuff we shouldn't drink. You know, college kids do. It's Power Rangers. Got to keep it PG.
Yeah, wine coolers. Yeah. I don't know what I feel like. The Power Rangers would drink wine coolers, right?
Right. It's that my lemonade.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, since I'm from Japan, the
Not
drinking
sponsored.
age is lower.
Yeah.
So I'm used to drinking like sake or things like that.
Yeah.
Very nice. And way up in these northern mountains, there is none. There is no sake.
But moonshine's about as close as I can get, and I'll grab a jar of that too. I guess.
It's like, where do we get moonshine from?
Hey,
horror lovers here. What it do?
Hello. So, as the game of Hacky Sack finishes up, as Dingo tries to show you what these gizmos do, all he knows is that these toggles flip on, off, supposedly. Every now and then a light would come on. but that's as far as you get with Dingo. And as you're standing at the edge of at the base of a tree with a cat stuck up, just growling and hissing, what are y'all going to do? You all can see Luna in the distance trying to look up at this cat.
I'd probably try to see what spooked the cat so much. Do I see if there's anything around it?
Absolutely. If you want to, give you that alertness. An alertness skill test.
Okay.
So as you're standing at this tree, trying
18.
to just 18, as you're just trying to see what you can do to try to get this cat down, you hear steps like coming over to you, and with an 18, it's very faint, but you can see on the side of the tree coming up slowly seems to be what looks to be almost a white snake, very small, hints of green scale blending into the white. Never seen one like this before, but it is like slowly making its way up the tree.
I'd probably try to go for the snake.
Okay.
Do I see this happening? Like him going for the snake?
Did you go over to the tree? Did you go to try to help Luna?
I didn't go over to the tree. I'm just in the vicinity.
Yeah. I would say you'd be like, well, if Hacky Sack is finished, and you've seen him run over there, yeah, I'd say you see him.
Okay. So I see him going out, and I was like, "Don't touch the boop noodle, dude. You don't know if it's poisonous. It could bite you, man."
Am I able to see the snake's like head, or is it just like an impression?
No, you can see it. You can definitely see it. If you're going to do this, I'm going to need an animal handling skill test.
What's that animal handling look like on your sheet?
Just the 20.
Oh no!
Oh.
I got a 15.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It could have been so much worse.
Well, it could have been, dude. So with a 15, you're just like, okay, it's just with that mysteriousness of that suave foreigner that you're bringing to the table, you just walk over, just very gently grab the snake, and as you're just holding it, looking at it, it's a beautiful snake. I'd say probably I'd put it about 3 feet long at this point.
That's a pretty big snake.
It's
not little.
Thin. It's thin a little bit.
So, like a garden snake, then, like
kind of, yeah. It's long but thin, and so you've picked up the snake, you're holding it, and you immediately hear the cat kind of like calm down, not as hissing as much, and kind of like the cat's like looking over the branch, trying to see what's happening.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the snake away from the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that way the cat's not as afraid, and a lot of people don't like snakes, so get it away from the group of people to like try to reduce the panic that's going on.
Gotcha. So as you begin to walk away, Luna, you can kind of tell the cat's calming down a bit. I would like for you to give me an animal handling skill test to see if you can convince this cat to come down.
Let's hope. 17.
17.
Nice.
It's hesitant. It waits a bit, and then slowly begins to do the slow climb down, and then just like leaps off down to the ground and lands at your feet. Quickly rubs up on your leg, purring.
Oh.
It's completely changed. Did a 180. So yeah.
Sweet.
You want to pick them up?
I'm gonna bend down and pick it up and love on it.
Got you. So as you pick the
So
cat
what you're
up,
saying is this game allows you to pet the cat
and save it, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's important. That's always an important question in a game. Can you pet the cat?
Absolutely.
If I can pet the snake, I think we can pet a cat.
I should be able to pick the cat up, right?
Yeah. With that skill test, you did fine. So you've got the cat. You're able to take it back to the booth. Your classmates are beginning to leave the campus, heading towards the lake. It's walking distance. Y'all will be able to, if you want to walk, you could. You want to hitch a ride, you could. What are you going to do with that snake there, bud?
I want to try to take the snake home. So I'd probably go to the Humane Society area and see if they have like a perforated cage that I can keep the snake in.
Oh yeah, they have like a box.
Yeah, so I'd get one of those from the box where you can lock the top. It has the hole so the snake can still breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can take the snake home with me.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
I
So
love snakes, so
easy enough. Just get it all together. Luna, you walk over, seeing him actually get a box to take a pet home, and you see him putting that snake in. So it's kind of an adoption.
Kind of an adoption.
Oh, that makes me,
Yeah, already
that
one.
makes me happy.
Yeah.
You got rid of one of the animals you didn't even know you had.
Yeah. You gonna say,
That's a win.
you gonna say anything to him as he's like getting his box together and turns to face you?
I want to thank him for getting that snake so it would calm Miss Norma, because I've already named her.
Norma.
Calm Miss
Okay.
Norma. It'll calm Norma. It calmed Norma down, and I'm really grateful for his assistance during that kerfuffle of sorts.
Nice.
I feel like I'm not the only one adopting an animal today.
Mm-hmm. So you get your snake, you got the cat. Are you going to put the cat back in its kennel, or are you just going to hold on to it?
I'm going to take her with me.
Okay.
She seems happy.
Gotcha.
Cat acquired. Add it to your inventory.
Add it to your inventory, absolutely.
Right.
Plus one cat, plus
one to
snake.
cat. One boop noodle.
Mm-hmm. So, Keith.
What up, dude?
As your game of hacky sack is easily ended at this point, the excitement of the cat versus snake race was over with. There's a party waiting for you.
Indeed there is, my guy.
So you going with your hacky sack friends? Or you just going to make your way there? Are you going to hang back? What's your plan?
Well, I feel like I'm gonna head on over there. You know, I'm wanting to, you know, make sure that I get my fair share of that food before everyone else's mitts get on to him. So I feel like I would probably be that type of person that goes around campus on a skateboard, because, you know, it's even easier than using a car and everything. And you said that it's pretty close, so I'd probably skateboard over there, honestly.
So as you hop on your board and take off down the sidewalk, I need a perception skill test from you.
Oh, perception. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What's that under in this?
Perception is going to be, well, it'll be alertness.
Alertness. Okay.
It's under smarts, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. 20, my guy.
20.
Nice.
So as you find yourself going off the sidewalk down a quick trail, quick walking path that shortens the distance to the beach, you see something dart out from under the bush very quickly right in front of you. So I am definitely, with that 20, I'm definitely going to need an acrobatic skill test to see if you actually dodge it or stay on your board or stay on your feet.
Gucci. Acrobatics is something I have a little bit more in. Nope, not on that one though. We got a 4.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So
let's see how this one hurts me.
So as you're going down this trail and you see this thing and you're like, oh no. It's a quick twist. You try to twist out of the way, but the rabbit dodges the wrong way. Yeah. And you feel the faint just thump of hitting it, the board stopping and you going rolling. Oh. So you are, you've got a couple of scuffs.
Okay. I'd probably laugh and be like, oh, butterscotch. I don't know if we're allowed to curse as these Power Rangers, so I'm just going to start throwing in really silly curse thing. Oh, butterscotch.
Okay. So as you hit the ground, get up. As you look around, you see your boards hit something and you see it kind of get up, scurry real quick. Mm-hmm. And you're not so sure. You don't know if you hit your head. You've never seen a rabbit with antlers before. As it quickly darts off under the bush, leaving you alone to ponder if this is actually what you've seen or not.
I'm sitting there I think I just saw an Animon.
An Animon.
Thanks for the plug. Appreciate it.
For anyone that didn't know, later this year, Ben will be live streaming himself GMing the game Animon. Watch me plug.
Very nice. Very nice. So, scuffed up, mood a bit sour. The creature's okay. Party's waiting. Your hacky stack's still in good shape. It didn't bust. You're fine.
Oh, thank goodness. Those things take forever to
takes a
sew
lot.
back up.
Yeah, they take forever to break too.
Yeah.
So you all make your way down to the beach. Sun has set. As you get there, you see a huge bonfire is already lit. Music's playing. It's a very calm night. You see food's being handed out to everybody. There's even a couple of food trucks just vending. Definitely a Gunnell's Smoothies and Shakes nearby. It's a staple for every college student. So, and for old Power Rangers fans, let me know if you recognize the name. So yeah. So the vibe is very chill. It's a warm fall, autumn evening. It's your cat that you're holding is pretty calm, purring. Every now and then, in some of the small holes, you can see your little snake pal just sticking his head up.
Definitely want to boop that Snoop.
Boop the snoot.
You do a little bit. And every now and then, Keith, you're pretty sure you can hear like something scurrying across sand nearby.
All the voices, they're back.
Like it. I mean, you hit it. It might be trying to hit you back. You don't know.
Want to get you this time, Animon. Where are you?
Gotta fight them all. So yeah, it's a calm evening, chill party. You see fellow students like you see Sienna, your friend that was helping you out the Humane. You definitely see Dingo and Dale, the nerdy Poindexter. Just the nerds definitely like hiding, like hiding in a corner, just taking it easy. And but it's a pretty chill evening.
Is anybody doing any activities like volleyball or anything like that? Is like a beachy vibe you were kind of trying to go for, I guess?
Oh yeah. There's a little bit of volleyball. Like it's no net.
Okay.
Just hitting it back and forth.
Just booping it. Okay, I'll boop some ball.
Oh yeah. So they booping some ball, and they like throwing a football back and forth. Not too much. It's the vibe is like I said, it's very chill. Everyone's kind of worked all day.
Yeah.
But
maybe singing around the campfire.
People what?
Campfire songs.
Maybe singing around the campfire, playing some guitar.
Oh yeah, you definitely see those people who are like,
some guy that's like, all right, guys, so this is Wonderwall.
Yeah, this is Wonderwall. You have Wonderwall adjacent.
Today is gonna be the day.
Yes.
Right. Oh man.
So it's that cringy song. It kind of just serves as like just a backdrop to
they call me Maurice.
Like chill autumn nights, college life.
Yeah.
And as everyone kind of gets settled in, the evening goes. Everyone kind of finds themselves sitting around the fire. It's starting to get chilly. It's colder than it usually is this time of year. A soft breeze has picked up, especially coming off of the water. And as y'all sit around the fire trying to get warmed up, Sienna steps forward. And she's like, okay, so for some of you who are new to the area, this is your first year at the college, we have a tradition, and we share the story of what this bonfire is supposed to represent, and the history of it for our town. Legend goes that there used to be a flame that was lit forever. It's what drew the settlers here, coming over from like the Viking periods, Vikings coming in. They seen this light in the distance, and this light was supposed to represent change, hope, a new start. And as you look around town, as you guys get settled in, you'll all notice these motifs. Always just heavy in the history of Dawn Springs. And we usually have a bonfire going into the first night of autumn to represent our heritage, history, and all that stuff. So enjoy. And you see her like reach into a bag and like throw what looks to be just a handful of powder, just and the fire change color, going from red, crackling green.
Just some copper in there.
Oh, witchcraft!
Mm-hmm. changing to blue, a few other things. And this is like soft applause. It was definitely like a half-hearted explanation. She definitely got roped into it.
So if there's anyone standing next to me, I'm going to be like, I'm pretty sure that lady's a wizard.
I'm definitely going to go try to procure the spicy drinks.
Spicy drinks?
The spicy drinks.
Oh, goodness. Let's see here.
This is a college party. That could mean something different. Like, I have literally been to college parties where you're like chugging hot sauce just because.
Oh, well, this is PG Power Rangers party. It's not really so wild yet.
Yeah.
He's trying to find a Shirley Temple, guys.
I'm
Absolutely.
I know that chick.
Warm on the beach.
She has,
You are.
yeah, she has calculus with me.
So if you're going to do some investigation to try to find that, it's going to be an alertness skill test.
Like, roll for alcohol perception.
Yes.
You said alertness?
Yeah, and depending on how well you roll, you might smell it.
Ooh. There's that, and then there's that.
Big Papa, I've been
17.
to college ones. I've eaten a
17.
ghost pepper off the
17,
stem.
yep.
17.
Okay,
So with the 17, you look around and you very quickly see Dale and Dingo pulling out drinks. Dale just kind of nursing his. Dingo is already like cracking open another one.
I'm going to get along with these guys.
You are.
I'm going to walk
As you-
over them and try to see what they're drinking and ask if I can get one.
Oh yeah, he looks over and goes, oh yeah, it's just this. He's like, oh, this thing is just a local from a. It's like I'm big into IPs, and he just goes into the spiel. He's one of those guys.
Ah.
And goes to hands you one, and you notice out of the corner of your eye, your snake's boop is back up at that hole.
Little
watching
Indian
you.
pale ale. I can jam with that.
And I'm going to say a saying I learned when I lived in Japan. If it is for free, it is for me. And I gladly take that drink.
Absolutely. So Luna, are you like swaying with your cat to Wonderwall, or are you just doing whatever?
Yeah, I think I'm probably sitting around the fire, carrying on, singing, being the social butterfly that I kind of am.
Gotcha.
Just enjoying this myself.
Are you still holding the cat, or has the cat maybe let the cat slink off?
I mean, she seems like she's a chill girl and will find her way back to me. So I'm just kind of letting her do her catty thing. She's within eyesight.
Oh, absolutely. And Keith,
So,
what are you doing?
finding food.
Oh, you find food.
All of it.
Yes, you do with food trucks, with some of the.
Oh, they brought
the
food
that
trucks?
Brought.
Describe
There
all
are
the food.
trucks.
Do it now, Ben.
Describe all the food.
All of it.
Describe all the food. It'd be describe all food.
all of
food.
it. I want some food.
Okay. You definitely find pizza. Everyone loves pizza. You're in college. Free pizza.
I'm down for some pizza.
I got some on my fucking counter right now.
Ooh, cheese!
You got pizza. You see one truck is just all fried foods. If you can fry it, they're selling it.
That's my kind of place.
Absolutely. And of course, Ganell's Smoothies and Shakes, always close by. Able to get you your favorite smoothie, favorite shake, whatever you into.
I want to like have as much until I can't carry anywhere, like an absurd amount of food.
Do the full Shaggy.
That pretty much is like it's free, right? Like they're paying for it.
A little bit. Like you're able to get you're able to smooth.
Am I getting looks for taking a little too much?
like you're able to like. I would say you're not getting looks because everyone's just chilling doing their own thing, but you do have a couple of people who are serving you just like easy there, big fella. So yeah, I would actually need you to give me I believe it would be a bronze skill test. Or
You're gonna get bloated again.
Worth it. Ha! Nat 20! I didn't have anything plus to that one, but we just did good, boys. We're having good dice tonight.
Yes.
Nice.
So with your arms full, you make it back to the bonfire, sit down. Wonderwall is on repeat. So
I want to look at everybody like with all this stuff in my arms. I want to look at somebody who's like, anybody want a peanut?
They kind of just slide away, knowing that you're not about to share.
More for me.
So as you all settle in, enjoy the evening. The breeze picks up a bit more, picking up ember off of the fire, sending it just scurrying down the beach side. And I would like for you all to give me an alertness skill test.
Let's see.
Cockeyed, I can't count it.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Got a whole 12, my guy.
7, 12.
It kills me. It was cockeyed right on
22.
that 19, but
Got an 18
22.
or 4.
Thank you so much, Allah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Luna must be completely distracted by Wonderwall on its 5th playthrough.
Are we
Keith,
sure I'm not drinking the spicy drinks over here?
I work better under the influence of spicy drinks.
You might be needing one at this point because of the looped replay.
Oh, I've been there, done that.
Right. Keith, you are like lost in your mountain of food. So you don't see this as Allah looking out across the calm lake. Well, it wouldn't be calm. The wind's picking up, sending ripples across it. You see a faint shimmer, reminiscent of the green and blue spark that happened in the fire during the story.
I'm definitely going to point it out to my 2 new buddies in the Spook Club. Hey,
yeah.
Do you see that? Is that normal?
Goes out the gate. Dingo's like, oh yeah, that is very normal with eyepiece. It's something about the taste, the flavor. It's like goes into the spiel again as you hear a beeping noise begin to come from Dale's front shirt pocket, causing him to jump and spill his drink. And as he reaches out, pulls out, you see it's a same like spirit detector but pocket size.
A mini spirit detector.
And it's dinging.
Hey, little man, what is that?
Oh, this thing picks up supernatural things. He like kind of hits it. He goes, it's really small. It's a prototype. I don't know if it works or not. He like hits it again.
Has this ever happened before?
He goes, every now and then, but it was just like static interference or
false alarms.
Just
Allah just goes into I promise this doesn't always happen.
Dingo's just like, well, there was one time we picked up like the emergency radio broadcast through Dawn Springs on the thing. It worked out pretty good. And it's like, okay, it's weird, but as you're watching the flashing lights, you actually see the lake water like break as a figure kind of steps up out of the water, followed by another one,
Nessie,
and another one.
3 Nessies.
As you see the weight of the water kind of making their steps sluggish, coming up out of the water. Can't really see their features that well. At this distance, there's no light that illuminates them, except for the light that's in the water.
So sort of like how I am in my background.
Exactly. And because of your all's low rolls, all of you are the only one who sees this. As they finish going from knee-high, ankle-high, stepping onto the shore, as these 3 strange figures have come to encroach onto this party. What are you going to do?
Going to try to get the jock's attention. Hey, not your beer. Have you ever seen that? Those guys just walked out of the water.
So do any of us hear this as well, him saying this?
I would say, yeah, you would all you a bit panicked? What you got going on with you? How are you feeling right now?
Confused. I'm like, did you put something in this?
So you hear disbelief in his voice, kind of like, what's going on? What's that? As you all look around, you do see these figures have stepped up, and you see like their hands going wide, and makeshift claws of shadow just rip across their fingertips as they break into a sprint to charge at this party taking place on the shore.
Oh, snap.
You all three see this. What are you going to do?
I thought they were Equations at first.
I'm rushing right in because
Ben knows what I'm referencing.
I do.
I gotta make sure my new friend Allah is okay. Like he looks completely taken aback and caught off guard. So of course I'm gonna rush over because I've got to protect everybody.
You're rushing to Allah, or you're rushing at these figures?
I'm rushing in between them and Allah to make sure he's okay, he's safe.
You rush. You make your way in between them. Keith, what are you doing?
I'm slowly trying to put down the food, but there's so much of it that it's taken me a second since I'm having to individually find a spot that my food's not going to get messed up.
Okay.
So I'm just like, all right, the chili fries are over here. All right, if I put the drink here, I don't think anyone's going to hit it. My popcorn, I'll put it over here. It's not as big of a deal. I have popcorn at home, but I'm just sitting here trying to put as many things down in places I don't think it'll get damaged.
Are you doing it? So you're doing it in a hurry? You're doing it like as quick as you can? I'm
trying to do it at it's not too quick because I'm trying to at least do it in a way that it's not going to fall over. This food's important to me, man.
Okay. I was about to request a skill test, making sure.
Fucking acrobating it like House of Cards.
Right? It's just like stacking it perfectly. Jenga, motherfucker.
Because if he was in a hurry just to try to stack requests, we'll be like acrobatic skill test. Let's see how well you do this till you just dump it all and go.
Oh, no. I imagine that it's I'm trying to make it like it's fast, but it's not going very well at all because it's like, all right, and that one's good. All right, and that one's good.
So as you all are in the midst of all of this chaos, I need you three to roll initiative for me.
Oh, snap. Do I have anything for our initiative?
As we go into what could be our first combat of the session, unless you all panic and run.
Initiative for this is alertness, right?
It's initiative. It's under speed, 2 up from the bottom.
Yep, I do not have one in initiative.
Well, I have D4 in initiative.
I got a 17, my guy.
17.
I got 16.
I actually got 17 too.
Nice.
I got 16.
Alrighty, let's see what we get.
Pretty high initiatives for everybody, actually. Fantastic.
Right?
Well, I have a D4 in it, so that helped me a little.
Well, I only have a D1, or D2, excuse me, but
okay,
I got lucky.
So as these figures take off charging towards you, top of initiative order is going to be one of these shadow revenants.
Oh crap!
And it's the one that Allah noticed first coming towards Allah, but Luna, you intercepted. So it's going to come at you with claws open. Let's see. Attack. Let's see. Does a 15 hit you?
What am I supposed to look at here?
Depending on your defense, you'll be trying to figure out if you're using brawn, acrobatics, whatever works well to try to hit your AC. If I'm not mistaken, I think your AC unmorphed is 13.
I don't see it on there. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. So your armor class, if you're
I
going,
I don't have anything under brawn, so just my D20. I don't think I have anything.
It would be where the numbers are in between where your skills are and where it says brawn.
Yeah, I don't have anything under brawn.
I got you. You get it pulled up
Just
here.
roll my D20 then.
No. Let's see. I got it pulled up here.
Okay,
so
thank you. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. It would be under your toughness, right under strength, is what it would be. Where it says strength, you have 3. Toughness would be a 13. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I said brawn. That was on me. My bad.
Sorry.
So as it's hitting, no, you're good. You're good. So as it comes at you, swiping its claws, you actually feel them sinking in, like almost like passing whatever could be defending you. Like, you know it makes contact. You don't feel anything except cold. As at your 1 hit point, you automatically fall unconscious. And you all see the community helper quickly struck down, falling in the sand.
That's the one who did the magic trick, right? Or is that XL?
It's me.
Excel.
I'm the
Yeah,
community
Luna
helper.
took one shot, took a shot that was meant for you, Alla, because she intercepted, falling unconscious.
I'm probably gonna go try to tackle whoever just attacked her.
Got you. So, going through initiative after this Revenant's turn, it will be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Or did you get who? You got a 17, right?
I got a 17.
Then Keith is up.
Yeah,
Keith,
All right.
you got a 16.
What's the spiciest food that I had?
Huh.
Because whatever it is, it's being thrown in one of their faces.
I'm gonna say peppers. You got peppers on a dare. You got a
All
whole tray of
right.
assorted peppers.
Right to the Revenant's face.
Throw it. Give me that shot.
Yeah.
It'd be dexterity based. So I would, you got this. See what you do.
What would you have me roll with it? Anything?
It'll be targeting.
I have nothing in targeting, but that's totally fine. We'll still roll
It's
it.
a range attack. It's a range attack. So
Yeah, fair enough. 18! We're doing good tonight.
Nice.
As you throw this ghost pepper,
Get it? Ghost Pepper. It's a joke because this is a ghost season of Power Ranger. I caught you, Ben. I caught you, you dirty devil, you.
sure, we'll go with that. As you go to throw it, you see this creature's like its strange maw just open as the pepper just zips right into its mouth, and you see it just stop, try to spit it out, and it is actually now trying to get whatever it was out of its mouth. Completely took out of the fight for now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it'd be a full fumble. It'd be a fumble, as it has been removed out of this round.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Olay.
The whole way. So with that would be the second Revenant that's took out Alla. You have the one that took out Luna.
Okay.
Do you want to try to tackle him, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to tackle him.
Let's see. That would be an athletics skill test.
Cool, that's another 4. And 14.
14. Let's see. Yeah, with a 14, that will connect as you rush up and go to tackle. You just feel a wave of cold hit you. But you don't know how. Like, you feel like you should have passed through because you've seen it kind of pass through Luna as it attacked. But you've made contact. As you tackle this thing to the ground, the third Revenant runs around and actually comes through the fire, trying to, almost like the flames isn't bothering it for now. Just start like cutting through it, trying to dig for something. So you have one Revenant out with a pepper. You've tackled another one. Luna is out, laid out in the sand. It's going to be the other Revenant's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to keep searching, keep digging. And that is not a good alertness check, so it's still looking. So, yeah. So it's going to be the Revenant who you tackled's turn. As you see it looking at you strange and confused. And
Trying to figure out how I touched it.
And you actually see it kind of like flinch away from you. And I'm going to need an alertness skill test to see if you can see why.
Cool. That is another 4.
Carrie Hall put peppers in the chat.
Peppers.
Yeah, no, that's a 5.
Oof.
The 5.
That's low.
You have no idea why. No idea why.
I
But
probably
it
in real
is-
life wouldn't know what the fuck's going on either.
It's all good. It's all good. But apparently, whatever these things are, ghosts are a thing. And in the distance, I will say this, with that 5, in the distance, you hear that faint beeping of Dale's device running further away and away. As you're like, oh, they abandoned me.
As I look back and like,
oh, they are
guys.
they are hauling. Like Dingo is carrying Dale away. Essentially.
Over shoulder.
Absolutely. So
like, well, no one who I can count on.
Absolutely. So this one is currently incapacitated. The one with the pepper, let's see if it can actually save. It does not. It is incapacitated. Keith, you're up.
Okay. So Luna's still just laying there, though, right?
Yeah. Give me an alertness skill test to see if you can see what's happening in the dark, as fire has kind of been scattered a bit in the sand.
Let me see what I got on my alertness. Probably not much. I got a little something on it. An 18.
Cool.
Nice.
At 18, you look over at Luna, and kind of standing on her shoulder, kind of like you see that very awkward cat that she brought to the party.
Okay.
Has arrived at her side, kind of nuzzling her, trying to wake her up.
How close is the closest of these revenants to her?
One is like dancing around, mouth on fire. Alla, the probably the one that Alla is dealing with is the closest one to her, while the other one is still digging in the fire.
The one that's digging. So I don't trust this guy that's digging. I'm gonna go and kick him in the face.
Go for it. Do a hacky sack kick.
Hacky sack kick. Let's see. That would be all right. 18 to hit. So that gives just a one hit. I don't know, like if does it connect?
As with an 18, as you go up and you feel like, oh, like this is taking his head off. As you kick up and swing, your foot passes completely through this being, whatever it is.
Oh wow!
It does not connect.
Okay,
and you do not know why.
Okay, and then I am going to take a defensive defensive pose because this is a perk, not a power. So I would already have this. So I would go into So as long as I'm within that 5 feet mode, then boom, I'm gonna hit a defense. So that way, if it does attack me, at least it's gonna have that. Was it a downshift or a disadvantage? I forget which it was.
Defense. So all attacks target the character that they are aware of suffer a snag or 1 dice downshift.
Okay.
I am going to say, because of this, in the situation you're in, it's just going to be a downshift.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah. So your foot connected to nothing, but you don't know why.
Okay. Cool. So yeah,
a bit creepy. You just watch it pass right through this thing, and it didn't even slow down what it's trying to search for. So with that, we're going to cut to Luna. As you feel like something kind of like nibble into your shoulder, and then something like headbutt you hard on your cheek. You come to seeing, what's your cat's name again?
Norma.
You see Norma. They're trying to wake you up, and you almost see what would be like a look of concern as well, like, hey, get up. It's a bit worried about you, but also the same aloofness. It's like, hey, my food bowl's empty. That kind of vibe.
It's my cat 24/7.
Ours too. But you are conscious. You don't you got hit and it hurt, and you remembered falling into darkness. But Norma has woke you up, and you feel okay. And you look up and see Alla wrestling with the one that attacked you. One doing a weird dance trying to swipe at its mouth, and another one digging in the flames where the fire is. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go try to help Alla. That's what I was doing to begin with. Was trying to protect him.
Okay, so you get up and go over to try to help.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so as you charge over, you feel Luna jump into your back, and her claws immediately sink into your shirt, like climbing up to your shoulder. It hurts. But well, she's not trying to pull you back. She's hanging on as you go
I'm
forward.
coming with you.
Yeah.
So,
are you going to try to just like kick this thing, or what are you going to try to do to help Alla?
I'm probably going to ask her to hold him down for me while I go for the guy in the fire. Because he's by himself, right? There's no one adjacent to him.
Except for Keith, who is standing in a defensive position, who tried to kick him, should have hit him. Foot went right through.
All right, I guess I'm going to pounce like a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go try to tackle the guy that Keith passed through. Since, hey, I was able to get this guy, I might be able to get the other one.
Oh, this one's a
Gotcha.
hologram.
The hologram.
You all hear that. So as you roll disengaging from this creature, it swipes at you. You pounce on it, Luna, connecting with it, holding it down. I'm going to need a bronze skill test to see if you can actually hold this thing down.
A 4?
That's rough.
So as you go past, like you actually feel this creature catch you and just toss you.
Oof.
In your ear, you just hear this meow as you go towards the water.
You were just being thrown all over.
And this thing chases after Alla.
So man, I'm not strong.
It's all good.
I guess I'm going to turn around and do a fucking lariat to it to try to... Because if he's chasing after me, I'm going to try to use his momentum to knock him back down.
Okay. When it comes back to you, you'll be able to. You'll be able to try. So, the one digging. Keith, you see as it's like moving the firewood and stuff in this bonfire all the way, you see it scoop up some of the embers, and reflectant in the fire, you see what seems to be some of these shards of copper or whatever it was that Sienna had thrown in the fire, and you see it trying to collect it and gather it.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, kicks don't work, and I'm gonna go grab the rest of my food and start throwing it at it.
Okay. So kicks don't work as you're throwing food. Let's see. Is there anything for luck?
I don't know why this literally is just the way I feel like my character would behave is what's bad about it. I know that it's what my character would do, but in all honesty though.
I don't think there is a luck thing, is there?
Performance?
I don't know of a luck. Not that I'm aware of.
Let's see. We are going to try.
Maybe survival?
No, give me catching, throwing. Give me an athletic skill test.
Okay.
And depending on how you roll, we'll see how this plays out. Because this one is an unexpected throw depending on what you roll.
So this one only got a 10.
Perfect. The food you're throwing, you're missing.
Uh-huh.
You're like, what's going on? Like you see someone like going through this creature, and then in your panic, you feel you grab something that could have been munching on your food.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fuzzy. As you throw it, and you notice a familiar, what could be a jackalope, soar through the air and actually connect with this thing.
I'm gonna be like, Timothy, I choose you.
So I have Norma and Timothy.
I take those names down. Timothy, I'll choose you.
Okay. So, and you see, like, if thing just like flies through the air and just like, it's just all basically starfishes into this thing's face, causing it to like panic and drop the ash.
Yeah.
Trying to get this thing off of it, but it's the only thing that's connected to it. It's the only thing that actually made contact.
Totally.
And so it is panicked, and you actually hear what could be like a faint hissing sound from this creature. It could be from the jackalope. You have no idea. But it's enough to make it panic, scramble, and it actually, as it knocks it off, begins to flee back to the ocean.
Nice. And that's why, and then I'm just like, that's why you always bring your lucky rabbit's foot.
Bam.
No way, May.
There's gonna be a lot of these, guys. Get ready. This is Power Ranger. We're bringing the cheese.
You've been waiting
Oh.
to say that since we started planning this thing.
No, I literally
Yes.
just thought of it like a second ago.
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second.
How was I gonna know I was gonna be throwing a rabbit at somebody? I didn't know I was actually gonna have a rabbit in this game.
I mean, yeah, good point. Good point.
It's a jackalope.
Yeah,
You saw the antlers, maybe. You're gonna have to check and see if they're still there.
it's an animon.
It's a thing.
It's
So
a thing.
it is. It exists. He has it. So as this thing connects, gets knocked off, takes off running, fleeing from whatever this thing is, you're able to turn and hook, catching this thing. You're going to try. Give me an acrobatic skill test to see if you can actually catch it.
Oh lordy. Okay, at least I got some pretty good skills in that one.
Oh, this is going to be. This is Allah.
Oh, it's Allah. Okay.
Yeah,
I also have a D4
Yeah.
in it.
because
Yeah.
by throwing the actual rabbit has actually messed these things up,
Yeah.
21.
and you don't get it. You're just like, this is weird.
I have 21. I got a D20.
Nice.
And a 1. So yeah.
Nice. So as you pull your arm out, you actually see coming out of your sleeve is your little serpent friend, coiling around your arm, and you actually catch this thing, slam it down as you see your little snake actually try to bite this thing, and it connects.
Nice.
And you hear this, and you see this thing just like scramble, trying to scurry away from you, like almost like it's burning, as it jumps up and takes off after its friend. And in the panic, the one who is still suffering from the ghost pepper takes off after it, as you three find yourself standing alone on the shoreline, each with a weird companion that has somehow helped you all. The fire is dimmed out really low, most of it scattered around. And with that, we are going to take a break.
Oop.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Little pause
Uh-oh.
for the cause.
Yes. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Stick around. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
When we come back, we will pick up where we left off.
Alrighty.
welcome back, everybody.
Yay, we back!
So, please don't die on stream. We're just getting started.
Right?
If this is the way I go out, please stream it everywhere. Please. Make me famous.
Like,
Your
would
funeral
we
costs
lose
are gonna need to.
Twitch affiliate for that? Like,
Just stream it all. Tell people to start sending gifts to you all. You just lost your friend on stream.
Oh. Now, hopefully,
Monetize my death on video.
well, we definitely need to get you within before the next stream, like all your socials and everything good and ready, so you can start building that audience.
For sure.
Oh. All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
You're good. I'm glad you're okay. Anybody else want to have a near-death experience before?
Always, man.
This is
I got work to do tomorrow.
Phantasm,
I can't do
guys.
that.
Come on.
So,
yeah. Oh, a fun thing for anybody that's watching before we do get started, though, this is Shorty and Excel's first full campaigns that they're doing. Shorty guested a few times on Avatar. Excel's never played anything like this before, so this is a very new thing for both of them. So make sure that you guys are encouraging them down in the chat. Let them know what they're doing, well. It is definitely one of those things where letting them know that they're doing a good job and things that you're enjoying about them will definitely let them know to play up those aspects of how they're doing. So this is new for them.
So.
It's been fun,
Give
though.
some criticism. We need to know what we're doing bad, too.
Aye.
You guys are doing wonderful. All three of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, getting back into this, as you all find your hearts racing, short of breath. No wonder wall to set the mood this time.
Oh.
You're left standing alone on the shore. You hear the faint splashes of these creatures escaping, fade out. What are you going to do?
I'm going. Or do we need a roll for?
So it's just us that I'm gonna be like, dude, the Atlanteans are not as nice as they were in the movies.
So I'm definitely going to go check on Luna to make sure she's okay, because she got attacked in that first instance, and then she messed up or missed the second instance. So I probably want to go check on her to make sure she's okay.
I got you. So, Luna, how are you feeling? I mean, your cat's still sitting on your shoulder, claws dug in.
As they do.
I think I'm kind of dazed.
Okay.
And Keith's kind of dazed.
Not dazed and confused.
Okay. All right. Well, if you are going to go check on them, if you would like to, let's see. Give me a science skill test as you walk up to check them out.
7.
7.
Science is not my forte. That is for sure.
So as you walk up, standing, they're breathing. Their cat's there.
I'm definitely no paramedic. That's for sure.
Noted. So yeah, seems to be a bit frazzled. It's a bit trying to still take it in, and as slowly as the adrenaline begins to die down a bit, I'm assuming Keith is trying to pick up food that doesn't have sand in it.
I mean, does all of it have sand in it at this point? Because then it's finding the one that has the least amount of sand in it.
Oh, this is probably going to be my favorite role ever for survival.
Oh god, what do I got in survival?
It's smarts. I need a survival skill test.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot in the smarts in this character, let me tell you.
Noted.
What? I can't. 19, dude. I am rolling fire tonight. I can't even make this up. I'm gonna have to get a separate cam just so you guys can watch me. I am not that type of a person that makes up rolls. I'm here to tell you. I like the missteps. Ben will tell you.
I trust you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 19. Like,
Heck yeah.
If you find something without sand.
So, no, it's like it looks like one of the trays of food he threw, looked like nachos. The cheese held it all together, and it stayed in the tray. And it somehow, because the way it did flip, but it did flip and land back on the tray. So
nice.
as he just goes over, just picks it up, just one quick blow, getting the sand that is on the tray off.
Yeah.
You have a clean tray of hero nachos.
Nacho cheese!
And so y'all see this as he's just picks it up and starts eating.
I'm definitely going to look at him funky.
So
That can't be sanitary.
So
no, 10-minute rule, right?
So as you're digging in, did you stand back up or are you still just hunched over in the sand?
I'm still just hunched over. We're taking no time. We're just oh yeah.
Shovel.
We're in goblin mode right now, my friend.
You feel a sharp poke into your leg.
Oh,
as you look down,
all right.
You see the rabbit definitely has antlers and it's looking at you. And being someone who gets vibes,
yeah,
it is not happy.
What's wrong? Is little Timmy down in the cellar? Do we have to go and get him?
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh god, I don't have that.
Either.
We got a 12 on that one.
12. Food fixes everything.
Hey, Rabbit, are you allowed to eat cheese?
Now, just sniffs up as you see its nose kind of twitch.
Oh man! So I'm gonna give it some nachos.
It quickly partakes. Actually jumps into the tray you're holding and is trying to go goblin mode with you.
Nice. So we're both just chowing down.
You're chowing down with a jackalope in your tray.
Oh, that's my boy
For
Timothy.
curiosity's sake, rabbits cannot have cheese, by the way. They can't have any dairy.
Yeah.
But
Curiosity's sake.
curiosity's sake, yeah. No dairy for rabbits. Good thing this is a jackalope.
Right.
So remember, this is what he picked. Jackalope.
Yeah, they don't have that lactose intolerance. They accept all types of dairy.
Absolutely. So you all are seeing him eat with a horned rabbit. Your snake is actually coiled back up your sleeve. Your cat actually lets go of your shoulder, flops in the sand, and goes over to the fire and actually begins to paw around a bit. And very quickly you can see glints of what looked to be that copper that Sienna had thrown in the fire. And the cat looks up at you and looks at it.
Well, I've got to see what she wants me to do. She probably wants me to check it out, so I'll go over and check it out.
Got you.
Let's
see here.
Sandbox joke.
I wanted to make a sandbox joke too.
Oh, I thought about it too. I'm not going to deny it. I really did. I'll tell you what. Doing an investigate, give me an alertness skill test. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Check for traps.
12.
12. With the 12, sure enough, it's kind of mixed a little bit with the sand and the charred ember. And as you pick it up, you see these metal flakes just kind of coating your hand a bit. And you watch as Norma kind of paws at the sand a bit more, pulling more of it out from the fire embers. You gonna try to pick up more?
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up more of it.
Yeah, so as you all could have sworn this burnt in the fire when Sienna threw it in there. Seemed like just a little gimmick, a trick, little thing. But you're left holding what looks to be a equivalent of a small handful with a little bit of sand, a little bit of ember of some kind of metal. Could be copper. But you're holding these flakes in your hand. And you feel a headbutt into your thigh as Norma begins to walk towards the shore, like towards the water.
I think we should follow Norma, guys, and see what she's going on about.
I'm probably gonna look at my snake and just like, do we follow them?
The flick of the tongue
Yeah,
is how you get back.
I'll take that as a yes. So
Keith, you're still busy in nachos.
I feel like I could still get Timothy and the nachos in my arms and carry while I follow, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, then that's what we're doing. I'm still bringing the nachos and my rabbit. We're on an adventure now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's go see what's going down.
Got you. So as you begin to head to the shore, you see Norma purposely stop right at the water line. And as the shore as the wave kind of rolls in a little bit, you still kind of make sure, like a tentative step back, just to make sure. Still water, still a cat. And you feel your snake kind of slither, down your collar, down your arm, coming out over your hand, trying to get closer to Luna to check out what's in her hand. And in the midst of going goblin mode on nachos, your jackalope has kind of flipped around, facing forward, and is leaning over out of the tray towards Luna.
Oh, it's Frederick down in the well. What's going on, Timothy?
Your snake actually begins to leave your hand. Are you close? Are you all just standing together, kind of like in a circle?
I mean, more of a triangle. There's three of us.
At the shore.
yeah,
More of a triangle. I got you. So your serpent kind of goes down your arm, over your hand, and kind of you see it kind of hang out over, trying to get closer to Luna. Are you going to let the snake get close to you, Luna?
I mean, I'm going to school to be a DVM, so I've got to love all animals, even if they're a little slithery, right? I'll let them come on over.
little boot snoop.
So as you kind of tense a little bit, but it's okay, let's give it a shot. The serpent kind of comes over and begins to coil around your arm, and it kind of coils around your wrist, almost like a bracelet. And using its tail, actually takes a little pile of metal flakes and put it into 3 small piles. A bit more dexterous and a bit more aware than your average animal.
I definitely go grab whatever pile is closest to me then, because it was oh, the snake did this for a reason. Let's see what he did, or why he did it.
Okay. So you're gonna it's
for each of us.
It's probably it's like a pinch worth.
Yeah, so I'd go pick it up and try to see what it is, why both the animals were so interested in it.
Okay. If that's the case, I would like for you to give me a culture skills test.
16.
16.
Yes.
Looking at this closer, it is definitely it's some kind of metal mixture. Very old. Almost kind of it's could have been used ceremoniously by the historic society, by whoever, for whatever these things are. But culturally, it could be that the significance of this is been lost to time. It's just they do it out of tradition.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a strange combination of metals and minerals that you haven't seen before.
Adamantium.
No.
Element.
Vibranium.
No. That's Marvel. We can't do it.
Is it the Spice Melange?
Sure.
That's dude.
So, I know. That's why I said sure. So, Allah's just looking at it this is weird. And are you going to grab some, Keith?
Sure.
And he's just pinch of it. And as you hold it, your jackalope jumps out from the tray into the water.
Oh, wait. Can Pokemon swim?
Does he know the TM?
You surf.
You surf. Effective.
This creature cannot learn this move.
Your serpent comes off of Luna back to you, and you actually feel it like kind of like in the back, like booping into the back of your neck, trying to push you forward into the water.
Can you tell me to go for a swim, little man?
You see the jackalope actually like breaks water finally. It's just like, I would love to see if a rabbit can swim like that, like rabbit paddle.
Yeah. I don't know the swimming capabilities of a jackalope.
So yeah.
Apparently you can use surf. Good job. Now use tackle.
Ish.
I'm pretty sure rabbits can swim, actually.
So, are you gonna get in the water?
Yeah, I'm going to get in the water.
Okay, step in. You immediately feel Norma jump back onto your back. Can't take water.
She's gonna want to ride on me in the water, huh?
Seems like
All right. Let's do
it.
this.
You can like just feel the tense tension just as you step out. Are you gonna go try to pick up your rabbit? Like it's trying to swim in circles. It's not going well.
Oh God! Oh Timothy, here I come! I'm gonna help you, buddy.
So he just kind of like just splashes big steps into, picks up the rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. Let's see. So as you all have stepped in the water, holding your creatures, holding these metal flakes, you feel. We'll start with Keith. As your jackalope kicks your hand, making you drop the powder into the water. And you two see with a flash, Keith quickly just go under the water, disappearing.
What just happened?
I'd probably try to investigate try to look around, see if he just slipped, or
There was definitely a familiar flash of green light as gone.
no.
Don't know what those sound effects were. I don't do sound effects.
Womp womp.
Well, I think we should maybe go after him.
I'm jumping out of the water.
You're out?
A dude
So as you jump,
disappeared in the water. Yes, I'm gonna get out of the water.
so
I'm out. Operation GTFO.
So it be known that the new student who went and joined the Supernatural Investigation Club
It's like no,
said, I'm out.
That's it. That's enough for today.
So like as you like scurry out of the water, panicking, Luna, you've done tipped your hand over. All you see the dust kind of settle in the water, and claws digging in. Pretty sure breaking skin. You disappear with Norma.
And I was like, nope.
No, I'd probably look at him like, crack. I'm going to get implemented into this. I guess I walk back towards where I was at. It's like, okay.
Okay. Just throw it in the water. Throw your.
It's like,
Okay.
can't
As
be
you-
enjoying them.
So as you throw it, you see the dust just slowly settle, connect with the water, flash of light, and you disappear beneath the waves. Finding yourself stepping out completely dry on what looks to be a small parapet made of stone. Solid wall, solid rock wall behind you. Vines and stuff growing down the edges of the walls. There's a soft humidity wherever you are.
I'm going to feel just
Looks
at
like-
home.
I'm gonna definitely. Is our animal companions there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
yeah.
be like, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Timothy.
As you say this, your voice like kind of echoes a bit off the stone walls, bouncing back at you. And you swear you can see Timothy kind of like shake his head.
Okay, and I'm getting an echo, and I'm just like, if I only had a brain.
Ain't that the truth?
I know. I have such a low intelligence score in this game, which is very outside my normal characters.
So as your jackalope jumps out of your arms, you feel your serpent just quickly slither down, hitting the stone. A very relieved Norma, dry as could be, jumps down, and they all begin to walk down what looks to be a corridor through the cave, rounding a corner out of sight.
Guess we're gonna go follow the animals.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We should start a petting zoo, guys.
So as y'all are walking through this cave, just the three of you, like, what's going through your minds? Like,
I just told you.
Oh yeah.
I want to open a petting zoo with these guys now.
So keeps thinking petting zoo. Like, Luna, you don't know if you died or not. Like, it's a weird snake. Supernatural things are here, and I mean, considering your backstory a little bit, could be a bit anxious, could be a bit, hungry for answers, could be getting them. You don't know.
Yeah, I would definitely feel anxious about this, but be determined to figure out what's going on. And so, like I said, I would definitely want to follow to see where the animals went, maybe find an answer of what's going on, how we got here, because we're not going to figure anything out just standing here.
So as you all are walking, oh, go ahead, Luna. Go. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I agree. We should totally keep following it. It's just there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. So
you find yourselves steps echoing off the walls. The faint patter of rabbit hops, cat trotting, scales on stonework fades in the distance as they seem to definitely outpace you. The only light you seem to have seems to be in the distance, continually, just as you round the corner, around another corner. The light's always at the end of the next tunnel.
So are we like at a jog doing this, or?
It's up to you all. How are y'all doing it?
I feel like a power walk, like I'm not probably running because the light doesn't seem to really be getting any closer. And I'm just like joking around, quote movies. I'm like, Helen, don't go into the light.
Yeah, I'd probably be more hesitant trying to figure out what's going on because I mean, like, we don't want to run. We don't know what's the end of this tunnel. We don't know what's going on around us. We don't know how we got here. You definitely don't want to run into danger.
So a bit cautious.
Yeah, I'd say I'm definitely more cautious.
Got you. What about Luna?
I mean, I think that I'm at the front, but also trying to be cautious since I just got kicked around.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you got handled like Loki when Hulk met him, He did boom, boom, boom.
It was a bit rough.
Beauty God.
So with Luna kind of leading the charge cautiously, Keith trying to find his best movie quotes for the situation.
For sure. I don't want to dig holes no more, Grandpa.
All is joined in, helping you complete quotes.
I do that so much in real life.
I know, right?
I do too. It's all good. So, kind of helping ease the tension a bit as you all are finding yourself going down this tunnel continually until finally, after about 30 minutes of walking, the lights finally decided to greet you around the final corner. And as you step into what looks to be a complete open room.
So it's like a little secret passageway?
Well, it was only the singular tunnel that kept turning left and right, until finally it's like, oh, now the light wants to meet us. Like,
secret tunnel.
And so as the light greets you and you step into what looks to be a humongous room, you're able to look up and see like a hole in the ceiling, in the cave ceiling, moonlight and stars coming down, more vegetation growing on the walls. There's actually grass growing in this room. You see what looks to be a small hut, kind of made interwoven, like with trees, not torn down, just actually grown. You see what looks to be a small fire pit, cauldron. There's a small but softly echoing waterfall in the distance. And I'd probably say the chamber itself would probably be about, I'd put about 300 feet in diameter. And you see at the very end where the waterfall is falling, a stone archway with the water cascading over it. And you see stepping stones leading to the archway. The door of the hut is cracked open, and your animal friends are nowhere to be seen.
So we don't know if the animals are in there.
Well, there was only one way in this tunnel. It was a direct shot just with curves here and there.
I'd probably call out to see if anyone's around, because if there's a fire going right now, that usually indicates life. So I would try to say, hey, is anybody here? You know how we got here? Just inquiring out.
Are you guys doing ayahuasca in there?
So as you all call out, you hear something like fall and clatter in the small shack, and out runs Timothy.
Timothy!
Covered in what looks to be like flour.
Like flour?
Yeah.
Oh, did you find the baked goods, Timothy? Lead the way.
It's very faint, but you all hear like a grumbling and like a staff hitting what sounds to be stonework, and grass actually grow up and catch Timothy. As the door swings open and out walks this very, very elderly, hunched over, I would say almost a crone, using a staff to try to ease and walk. It's like, you're not supposed to get in my baked goods.
Dumbledore,
You know
is
how
that
hard it is
you?
to get that? Do what?
Dumbledore, is that you?
The crone, a woman.
It's a crone. It's a lady.
I didn't hear that part.
And so, as she steps forward and looks up, she's like, come in.
Oh, well, if you
Just
insist.
Very sad to see you.
Like, I feel like Keith knows now that there's baked goods in there, so now he is like, has a little pep in his step of trying to follow her in there.
Okay, so you just
old ladies always have the best snacks. I hope she made pie.
What are you two doing?
I say, well, we're already here. Might as well follow in.
So follow in, and as you're beginning to follow, you very blatantly see like a tail waving up in the tree that is one of the 4 pillars of this house outside, and you see your serpent sitting there just coiled up, relaxing. And you see Norma in a tree branch beside it, napping.
You're getting along now.
Let's see. Roshi, what are you doing up there?
Just waves its tail, cools back up, and you see it kind of close its eyes.
Nap time,
Same with Norma. Norma is out.
Well, if they're comfortable, I feel like maybe we should be too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm going to be like, I'm here for your baked goods. I don't even care if you bake me into a pie later.
Where are we?
You just see her sigh. Just.
Now I'm on to Hansel and Gretel jokes.
Oh yeah, I figured that's where you were going with that.
Like she takes the staff she's carrying, like jabs it into your shoulder.
Aye.
It's like the little thief brought you here. I'm guessing. Makes sense.
Yep.
And like
that Digimon belongs to me.
She turns back into her little house, and as the door opens, it's a little bit of Doctor Who mess, where it's bigger on the inside.
Than the inside.
So as y'all come in, you see like just beautifully carved stone steps. As you step into a huge living area, fireplace where you didn't see a chimney, but a fire is also setting the mood very comfortably. There's a smell of cedar, cinnamon, just filling the air.
This lady definitely has baked goods somewhere around here.
Very homey. And, you immediately see what looks to be a tray, not metal, like it's almost like a stone plate of cookies.
Oh,
So there.
and I have one.
Yeah. Just reluctantly walks in, sits down on the seat, and she looks at you two expectantly as Keith goes to go goblin again.
Dude, mind if I do?
It's rude to stand. Come in here and grab a seat, please.
So,
I'm definitely going to go sit down then.
So, how long have you been living in Dawn Springs? My name is Keith. These are my companions. I didn't catch their names earlier, but that's totally cool. We're still good buddies.
This is actually
Keith literally has not heard your guys' names yet, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, remember, you all wasn't connected. Like you all were coming from different
I
backgrounds.
have no clue who these people are. We're now best friends. That one is Cat Lady and Snake Boy.
Luna's name at this point because we've already interacted with each other.
You two have, so you two have connected. But yeah, Keith has completely introduced himself now. These are my companions.
Yep, these are my two best friends, Snake Boy and Cat Girl.
No, my name is Allah. I cut him off and introduced myself.
Okay. She looks over. It's like, Cat. Just points at you. Just rock, and her chair begins to rock just slowly.
I think she's talking to you, Cat Lady.
Cat brought you here.
Yeah. Where are we?
You see her just shake her head, just. Well, if they brought you here, I want it known that it was under protest, and she points to herself. I didn't pick you, they did.
Pick us for what?
So what happens next is up to you and how you interact with them. There could be something that they don't even let you walk out of here. I don't know how this works. This is the first time I've had to deal with this.
Deal with what?
I look up at my snake and say, what did you get me into?
Oh, I'm down for whatever. Me and that cantaloupe are now best friends.
Cantaloupe.
like as you say this, like you hear scurrying behind you, and Timothy's taking some of your cookies.
Oh, get it while you can. We got to get out of here soon.
So she rocks in her chair, takes a deep breath. Well, I don't expect you all to live through the night, so a name doesn't really matter. It's just a moniker. Most people call me Shaman. This is my home. And I've been here long before Dawn Springs was even named. And she just
You're
watches
older
you.
than dirt.
That's like at least like 30 years old.
Like she leans as Allah makes this comment, she goes to open her mouth to reply and hears Keith. And she's almost.
Oh, like 28.
Guys.
What you all don't know.
Up, please?
Do what? So like,
boys, can we focus up, please? Like, I want to know what's going on here.
We're doing ayahuasca. Thought we already established that.
So as you all begin to do all this, she slams her staff on the ground. You see the stone work crack. Roots shoot up and wrap around the three of you, particularly covering the chatty one's mouths, holding you in place. You're standing on sacred ground. Respect is necessary. And you all hear a faint growl from outside the hut, coming from somewhere, echoing off the walls. Before this town was founded, This area of the mountains served as a way station for spirits to pass on to whatever awaits them next. That duty has never ended. I'm sure some of you, for the time that you've been here, have noticed the things that go bump in the night. The things you see out of your corner of your eye. The things that can't be explained. There's a reason. However, that reason has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. And against my better judgment, I allowed some of the spirits who calls this cavern home to find candidates to help. And you see her look at Keith, Alla, to you, Luna. And for some reason, you are who they picked. So welcome to Terminus, the portal to the next life after this one. And it's going to be your job to keep this secret protected from the forces that want to consume life before it gets to the next place. And she sits back in her rocking chair. The roots fall off, going back, and you actually see the stonework repair. Letting the weight of the conversation kind of sink in a bit. Some of the growling actually ends, and you actually hear the waterfall actually pick up. What are you all going to do?
I'm gonna go.
Oh no, he said the roots went down.
Oh, they're all gone.
Down.
Yeah, our mouths aren't
Yeah.
covered anymore.
They're gone. Yeah.
Okay. So we just hear outside then, just a growling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, that was not my stomach. I think we're gonna have to go into battle again. I do not have spicy food with me this time.
I definitely look up at the snake
Weird.
and he's like, "We're going to talk about this later."
Still asleep.
He doesn't have to reply. I'm just going to tell him we're going to be talking about this later.
Got you. Luna.
I guess I'm gonna arise to this challenge, even though I don't know what we're supposed to be doing yet.
As you've
Very
had this,
overwhelming.
so as you've had this outrageousness dumped on you, and you all seem to be taking it pretty well, considering. No, no banter back and forth like what? No.
I'm here for the ride. I don't even know what's going on right now.
Right?
I love that. Thank you.
I just got my butt kicked by something that I couldn't touch. So let's do this. Teach me how to kick its butt.
I'm definitely curious about everything.
Mhm.
Knowing my backstory and everything that's happened, I definitely am eager to find out more because this sounds like the answers I was looking for coming to this town.
So with that, as the weight of your situation is setting in, as Norma is asleep, your serpent, Orochi, I think is what you said his name is.
He is an Orochi.
Is that what you
Yes.
named him?
Yeah.
Or it's like Nick calling him Cat.
Okay, Rochi. We'll call him Rochi then.
Rochi.
Rochi.
Okay. Master Rochi, got it.
Orochi.
As Rochi doesn't snoozes away, you hear a faint burp from Timothy.
Let's go see if she's got any more cookies.
That's what we're going to call it for the night.
Nah.
Coo.
So next week, we will pick up where we left off. You'll get to deal with the lady calling herself Shaman, figure out about Terminus, and figure out what the heck these animals have got you all into.
Yes.
So yeah.
All right. Well, that was a
Cool.
pretty fun time.
That was fun, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you're still watching this, thank you. Thank you for hanging in there with us. Thank you for coming along for the ride.
Yes. Make sure that you're like and subscribed or whatever you can do on whatever platform you're watching on.
Yes, like and subscribe. You can, if you have Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, you can actually subscribe through that. It helps us be able to develop more stories, be able to do more of this, and please let us know what y'all thought of the first episode, and we'll go from there. One last time, let's go around the table. We'll start with Excel. You all can signal boost yourselves, talk about where they can find you, or where they may be able to find you in the future, and what you got going on.
Well, I started playing Fortnite, so if anybody wants to join me on Epic, it's Lady Excel. So find me on there. My Insta is at Liz Hello. You can find me on there.
Awesome. Keith, you're up.
Me? All right, my dude. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Rune, as always. You can find me, of course, here. I do a bunch of stuff with this company, Artifice Rally, but if you want to see my non-tabletop stuff, go and check us out on the Inner Geekdom, because me and Shorty will be starting our anime show tomorrow, so that should be pretty fun. It's a very similar format to this. Looking forward to doing that. Me and Ben are also going to be doing some tokusatsu once a month streams over there as well, and probably just talk about anything nerdy. So yeah, make sure that you check that out. And also, if you are in the Tennessee area, make sure that you are coming to Pioneer Con on the 13th of this month. This is Greenville, Tennessee's first nerd convention. This is going to be a big deal. I'm actually going to be a host for some of this stuff, so make sure that you come and say hi. At least ask first before you give me a hug, but I might actually give a few people hugs and stuff. So yeah, make sure they Inner Geekdom and Pioneer Con, those are the things. Woo! Also on the 15th of this month, on Mondays, we will be launching the Fallout campaign, and I am the GM for that one. That is going to be the most toxic campaign I've ever run. I am turning PvP on. Yes, we have Excel and Shorty are both going to be on there. Maybe we can even convince Ben to drop in as a guest role at some point. So
we'll see.
We'll see. All right, that's all I got. Let's pass it on over to Mr. Shouty then.
All right. As Rune was saying, I will be doing the anime/manga podcast starting tomorrow. That should be at 8 p.m. EST. Definitely would love to have y'all come out. It will not be on Artifice Rally. It will be on Inner Geekdom. Mm-hmm. You can also find me at Shorty Mafia on Twitch. I stream survival games and Minecraft, so Ark Ascended, Rust, things like that. I try to stream 3 to 4 times a week whenever I get a chance. But yeah, and I look forward to everything that's upcoming. I should be also at this convention, so it'd be nice to see y'all out there. And don't be afraid to come say hi. I'm a pretty sociable person, so.
Yeah, I think Lady Excel might be here as well. I think you said you were going to be coming. I think both of you guys are just camping out at my place for that weekend.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Heck yeah. So we'll actually have a first cast get together. That's going to be interesting.
For sure.
So, and I cannot thank you guys enough for being here. That goes for the viewers, for you 3 players. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and being a part of Artifice Rally. Thank you, everybody.
Cool. It's been a blast.
Yeah, well, let's keep it going. We'll catch up next week, and we'll see what we get into.
Sounds good.
Thank y'all so much. Have a good night.
Thank you.